everyone, and welcome back to Kodak Camera Company live stream. Today I wanted to go over on make it sort of a casual Friday and go over some of my favorite camera straps. So in the store we've got plenty of camera straps for sale, all vintage authentic camera straps, so you can check them out. You can visit us at www.kudocameracompany.com. Kudo is C-O-U-T-O. You can find us on eBay and Amazon, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube live stream. So so here I've got my my buddy Terrence here. Sometimes he's kind of lost his head, so he's not allowed outside of the camera shop, but it's all right. He's great company when I'm doing listings. Somebody he's always got a level head, and you can just could go on about this guy forever. So, but yeah, so he's holding some of my straps up here, so we'll take a look at some of those. So let's just jump right in. See, first we've got a true to life vintage Canon camera strap. So I'm basically just showing you my favorite ones. These are my keeper collection. What happens with my keeper collection is eventually they go up for sale, but in order to go up for sale, they have to be basically overflowing, and that does happen. So some of them that were in my keeper collection, they went up for sale. So the thing I love about this particular strap is it's worn out. So this thing has been worn and loved. You can see it's got real patches on it, sewn in, embroidered Canon logo, with the embossed or debossed Canon. It feels like it definitely has a little bit of texture to it. It's really worn out, but it's not to the point of being completely roached out. It's really just at that sweet spot. So this for me is this is perfect condition as far as what I like to use. So this is totally authentic. It's just so cool. It's got a nice blue, bluish black interior liner. It's darker than navy, but not quite black. Nice leather parts, and of course, leather buckle. Metal buckle. So yeah, this thing is just really totally sweet. This is kind of in its sweet spot. So I'll cut to the wide angle real quick so you can see how it looks on scale. So this one I have it tightened up a bit, so it could actually hang a little bit lower. But yeah, this is just so cool. See. So next one that we'll take a look at is this Kodak film. So this one's just totally cool too. This is a little bit more gaudy than I would actually probably like to go out. It's, if you're doing street shooting, it's kind of a little too in your face for that, but nonetheless a beautiful piece of history, and definitely one for the camera shop. I'll give you a closer look here. So this one is authentic Kodak film strap. So it's like, oh, this is so cool. Everything about it is all embroidered. It's fully embroidered. It's in great shape. For this particular one, I don't mind it being in this good of shape because it's just kind of, I don't know, it's not a workhorse camera strap. It's kind of, this is almost, I don't know if this one's going to leave the camera shop. It might just be something to keep on the shelf and kind of keep as a momentum. It's, for me, you'll see the ones that I actually have on the cameras that I have film loaded in. Those are my top three at the moment. But this one, nonetheless, it's a beautiful strap, totally cool, and obviously vintage and authentic. So yeah, so let's take a look at the next one here. Let's see. Terry, can you hand me the next strap, please? Terry? Oh, God. Oh, that's all right. I can take care of it, buddy. This one here is the Bobby Lee. I guess Bobby Lee, you can kind of tell it was just a super nice strap. The colors on it are ridiculously cool. So I looked up Bobby Lee on eBay, and I saw that he does a ton of guitar straps, and the guitar straps are, some of them were a few $100s. I mean, some of them I saw maybe even $500, $700. The camera straps weren't as valuable, which is fine with me. I don't, but nonetheless, I kind of knew that this person did something cool, because there's obviously a ton of pride taken in this strap. This one's totally awesome. Still, it's a little bright for me. I kind of like things a little bit more understated, but nonetheless, really cool. I'll give you a close-up look so you can really check out these colors. So, let's see. Well, you can see these colors. It's, you know, just totally authentic. You can't get a strap like this. Maybe, I mean, this guy might be still producing them for all I know, but this was a vintage model, so it's just totally beautiful strap. The colors on it are just unreal. I mean, you don't really get colors like that. I'm personally not an artist, so I don't want to say exactly what palette this is or anything like that, but it definitely, it's throwback, whatever it is. You know, you've got all the different tones in here between the blues and the greens. It's not just whatever they had on the shelf. Somebody definitely took some care in laying this one out. It's totally cool. And I'll show you the Bobby Lee. You can see how it says Bobby Lee. I'll flip that around so you can see it better. Bobby Lee, Patton, Pennsylvania. Patton, Pennsylvania. So maybe that's part of what's cool about it too. Made in the USA. It's always good. You don't see that a lot nowadays. Beautiful strap. Absolutely beautiful strap. So this is in my keeper collection for now. Eventually this will go up for sale, but for now I'm gonna hold on to it in my collection. So we'll go on to the next one. The next one is sort of I guess it's kind of a tribute to my daughters. These rainbow straps are totally cool. You don't see these that often, so whenever I get one, and what I have her help me out in the camera shop, sometimes it's going through camera straps and kind of, you know, getting them balled up and put into individual bags so that we can sort them out to list them after. And whenever she sees anything that she likes, she always sets to the side. So these rainbow straps, we've got got a few of them now. Actually, I see another one over there. So these are not going to be for sale ever. These are sort of hard currency. So whenever I need any help down in the camera shop, I can always say, hey, you know, if you come help me, I'll get you a rainbow strap. So let's take a closer look at one of these. I mean, these are totally cool. Occasionally I will sell one because I'll get maybe a few in stock, and then, you know, I'll put them up for sale. I mean, there's no sense in keeping them all for myself. So this is just totally cool. You know, I would rock this once in a while. Maybe to go to an event or something where I'm not really trying to necessarily blend in. It wouldn't be great for street photography when you're trying to, you know, go unnoticed, but maybe for a fair or some sort of a parade or something like that. I mean, you could wear this and, you know, not really stand out anyways. So this is really cool. It's got a liner, but even just the nylon itself is really, really well built, really well made. I like the style buckle too. It seems pretty strong, and there's no leather. See, you know, one thing with the older straps, you have to look out, make sure that the leather is not going to get to the point where it's going to give out. With the metal, I don't really worry about it. I feel like the metal is going to be pretty strong. So yeah, this is a great strap. So if you do want any of the straps that are in the keeper collection, maybe send me a message. If you tell me that you watch the videos, obviously there'll be a soft spot for you on that. So you could probably get one of these sent off to you for the normal price that we have in the store. Usually I try to price the vintage straps anywhere between $15 and $20. Occasionally, if I have one that I just think, hey, this thing really is set apart from the others, I'll put it up as high as maybe $30 or $35, just because I want to make sure it goes to somebody who really cares about it. And I'm not always in a big rush to sell those ones either, so I just kind of, you know, put it on there for $35 and let people know I think it's something special. So now we'll go on to, when I say my personal collection, these are really like my most endeared ones, because these are the ones that I actually have currently. There's film in these. So this one I have on my AE1, the original AE1, not the AE1 program. So the thing I like about this particular strap are the colors. These are kind of my personal favorite colors. They're not the brightest, they're not the coolest colors, but they're the actual colors that I personally like. So some people, maybe you like orange, maybe you like red, or green, purple. I've always been into blue, so blue is sort of my color. And when it comes to blues, this one kind of has the coolest colors and the nice accent colors too. So let's take a closer look at this here. So first, the camera, of course. I've got the Canon AE1, and I switch out the lenses on this, so there's no lens on this guy currently, but it does have some film loaded up in it. And for the strap, this one is just super cool. It's kind of a bold pattern, but not overly bold. I can be personally a little bit understated, so I don't mind just having things that are a little bit more plain in general. But I, at the same time, even though I'm not an artist or anything, I do appreciate artistic things. So for me, this is a really cool pattern. It's not over the top. It's got really cool neutral colors in addition to the blues. And within the blues, you've got the dark blue, the light blue, and then it complements really well into this sort of ivory white. And with that ivory white, there's even some darker tan mixed in, and little accents of orange kind of dotting along. So this strap is super cool, and it's also really comfortable because it has the velvet back. So this one is on the Keeper collection for now. It's rocking with the AE1. So for me, because I don't really shoot in program mode, I like to use the AE1. It's just really straightforward and easy to use. But I have a ton of film cameras, so I have the AE1 program. I've got pretty much every Canon that's probably, I don't think I have every single one, but I probably have 90% of them, maybe even more. I might only be missing a couple, even, different colors and everything. I've got this in black. So, all right, on to the next one. Let's take a look. Next. All right, I'm going to save the best for last, and that's, of course, this is my personal Keeper collection. Yours is probably going to be a little different, but here we have the Petri 7S. This is a rangefinder camera. I love the viewfinder on this camera. It's just so cool. There's a little spot in the center, and as you're focusing, it's just like a little dual view focus. So just looking at the camera right now that we're shooting on, I'm looking at it. When I go here, it shifts one of the iterations of the image off to the side, and then as I bring it into focus, it moves into focus. It's just like the split screen viewfinder that you have in an SLR. It's so cool. So the viewfinder on this thing is just amazing, and it's got a built-in light meter as well. So yeah, it's just such a nice camera. But more about the strap. The strap here, I would say it's sort of a I don't know, Aztec or Inca. Well, let's take a closer look at it. We'll see. Maybe there are some anthropologists. Oops. Sorry about that. Maybe there are some anthropologists out there who will know what this is. We have super cool. Let me see. I'll kind of put it so you can see it the right way. So starting off here, we've got the missing link. This is clearly an alien, right? I don't think that's an exaggeration. Then we've got the some sort of a goose or a pheasant, or see, these are all clues to where the history of this particular strap. Here we have either some sort of could be a lizard, it could be a rabbit. Looks like a rabbit. I guess this is a rabbit. It's official. And what else we have? Some sort of an alpaca, probably, most likely an alpaca. So when you flip it over, you've got the reverse. So this strap is just crazy cool. And then it repeats now. You've got the alien. But of course, not just the alien, because you have his and her. So you've got the male alien and the female alien. And then even more, look at this. Now we have, maybe it's a turtle. Of course, I hope you'll let me know in the comments what you think these are. And we go on to, look, every single one is different. I mean, if this thing isn't, this one will never be for sale, but I'm going to have plenty of cool ones for you all to pick from, but this is just so cool. I mean, seriously. So just in reverse order here, we got the bird, the turtle, the she alien, the alpaca, the rabbit, the goose, the male alien. What is this? This might be the spaceship. And then just kind of a pattern. So what, did they get a little lazy at the end, going with sort of the pattern in the pattern? Maybe you could say so, but I love it. I mean, this thing is just so cool. So this is the number 2 favorite strap, and a very cool camera too. The Petri 7S. Yes, this thing is just so cool. It's so much fun to use. I brought it camping and I had a great time with it. It's really, really cool. The lens is built in, so you've got your focus, your ASA dial, your aperture control here. And this is sort of, if you were looking at, for whatever reason, for a waist level viewfinder, you can see it here. But also the viewfinder is inside the light meter is also inside the viewfinder as well. So beautiful camera, beautiful strap, great setup. Okay, and my very favorite one of all, this one is my go-to. This one, I wear this anywhere. The camera is incredible, and the strap is really incredible. So this is a jean strap. It's made out of denim, and it has red stitches along the edge, as well as some darker stitches. This thing's just so cool. So for all the ones that we have with the patterns and the rainbows and the different stitching, this thing is just amazing. It's like a pair of jeans. You just can't go wrong with it. And for the camera, I've got the Fujica ST705W with the Fujinon 55mm f1.8. Oh my gosh, this thing, just looking through it, is incredible. This camera is all dialed up and ready to go. It's got film in it right now, so I'm up to 30 exposures on this, so there's probably only a couple of shots left. I know this was a long roll. Yes, this camera is just incredible all around, but the strap, this thing's just so cool. I mean, let's take a closer look at it. There's not a lot to the pattern on it, but it's just totally cool. Just give you a quick look at the camera. So let's switch over to the macro view. So the camera itself, the Fujica ST705W. I'll do a review on some of the Fujicas one day. There's quite a few different models. They're awesome cameras. And the Fujinon 55mm f1.8, really incredible lens. I've got a ton of these for sale in the store. They move pretty quick, so I don't know exactly which models I have at the moment, but I'm always putting new Fujinon up for sale in the store. And as far as the strap goes, here it is, the jean strap. Let's see where the proper focus here. So this thing is just totally cool. It's got, you can actually really see the red stitching well on the liner side. Really, really incredible. Of course, it's a little bit beat up, but it's not totally gross and dingy. So I've brought this to our local art auction. I wear it to the farmer's market. I would definitely wear this doing street photography. It's just a great all-around strap. So I know I do have a couple of jean ones for sale in the store right now, but not one exactly like this. I mean, that's the kind of the thing about these straps, are they're all unique. So I'm sure that there were others made in the production run, but it's not like today. I mean, this thing is just totally cool. So I'm a huge fan of this particular strap. The buckle is got a ton of patina on it. The leather is in great shape, which is nice because, you know, you do worry about the leather giving out on some of these. And it's just the stitching's really solid. It's like a pair of vintage jeans, which, you know, they don't go out of style. If they're well made, they last forever. And yeah, this strap is just totally cool. So please do check out the straps we have in the store. You can just pop onto our eBay store, and we have a category dedicated to straps. This one, you know, going with the ST705W is just a really cool combo. Can't wait to get the film developed that's in here. I guess I only have a couple of shots left. So maybe I'll finish those off this weekend. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in. And let me know what you think about the straps. If you have a favorite strap, I'm not sure if you can comment with a photo or not, but it'd be great to know what you think about the ones that I shared with you today. And oh, Terrence, thanks for joining us today, and for all your hard work in the camera shop as well. So this is our model for the camera straps. So if you notice any of the camera straps, he's the guy behind that. So it's a great way to display the camera straps when you need to photograph them. And great company, again, you know, when you're in the shop, it's nice to have a good employee, a good mentor, a good friend. It could be really anyone. So it's really great. So everyone, thanks for joining us on this Casual Friday here, and hope you have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.